Hello my Virgo friends, I'm Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from June the 29th until July the 6th. And happy 4th of July to all of my patriotic American friends. And I'll be doing a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age, and I'm going to be pulling one card to oversee your reading. Okay, so you have the Two of Swords. So this is something a decision needs to be made on. It could be that you are blindsided by something that comes up. So let's check it out, see what's going on here, my Virgo friends. On the 29th, Mercury moves into your 12th house. Now, Mercury in the 12th house, Mercury can represent your friends. In the 12th house, can represent hidden enemies, can represent jails, it can represent hospitals. So, forewarned, forearmed, my friends. And it's going to be there for a bit, because there will be a retrograde this month. And, you know, retrogrades aren't always fun, you know, tend to bring back people from the past, so hopefully you don't get any hidden enemies from the past that were your friends. Right? Or old friends that turn out to be hidden enemies. That would be yucky. I have a Virgo sun. Don't worry, I'm with you. Okay. This is Lana Zellner's 8 coins. It's a little bit chewed up. I had a salt accident, but I still love the cards, so I'm going to use them. Okay, so you have the Knight of Pentacles. Very nice, especially if you're in a situation where you may get blindsided by something. It's moving forward, protecting yourself, protecting your assets, right? Moving forward slowly. But he's all about protection, so that's good. Alright, so you have the Hierophant, right? So sign of Taurus, but this also can be, this can be something that started in the sign of Taurus, so in May, right? End of April to May 21st, right? So, but it's also belief systems, it's like churches, it's marriages, it's, can be courts, right? Alright, and in the recent past, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is a new practical beginning in life, in finance, right? So beautiful. Alright, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So that's what's crowning you. So this could be you, you know, not feeling yourself if you are the female Virgo. It could absolutely be another Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If it is, it may be a Taurus. And this person, you know, they can come up sometimes as the greedy queen. This person, because the Queen of Pentacles always gives of herself, so it can be, you know, feeling depleted from giving of yourself, herself, right? But the next step here, very nice, my friends, is the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. Happiness, good times are the ones that you love. Very nice. Okay. And then how we got here is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So, you know, information not coming in, not being able to travel, to move forward on something quickly, right? Alright, so here we go. All my sweet, sweet decks out here. Okay. Is the Santa Morta Tarot. For your clarifiers, my dears. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you. And if you haven't had the chance yet, you can just subscribe down below. Appreciate that as well. Alright, so with the protecting yourself, moving forward, you could be going through like a little bit of like depression. You'd be dealing with an Aquarius that's kind of feeling out of whack, out of place, I want to say. Or you feel like your hopes, wishes, dreams are far away, right? But you need to trudge on. You need to keep moving in order to get there, you know, even though what you want is, you know, far. Because the star is always far away. Okay. So, with this Taurus energy, this belief system energy, right? You have the Three of Pentacles. So, you know, working together, and especially for this, it's like making something grow. So this has to do with, like, you know, the same thing, the wishes, all that. Like, you could be, like, if you're coupled, you know, through marriage, things like that, right? Okay, so this new practical beginning, right? You have the Emperor reversed, right? So the Emperor reversed, it can be a husband. He's the archetypal husband, but if he is a husband, he's not the happiest of husbands. And, like, he can actually be abusive, right? So you could actually be dealing with having some type of new beginning with an unhappy father figure, an unhappy husband figure, a person that could have been, you know, abusive at one point, you know, verbally, physically, anything like that, right? Yeah, so, and although, like, you feel, if you are the Queen of Pentacles here, right, and there could be two queens, but when I see stuff like this, because it's the Queen of Pentacles, with the Queen of Pentacles that, you know, is feeling depleted, is feeling beat down, is feeling, you know, not herself, not making enough money, not providing enough, because Queens of Pentacles, they go about providing for people and bringing comfort, right? So this could be something, if that just represents you and you are the Virgo female energy, that you're not showing that you are, you're not showing that you're feeling this way to other people. So you're standing up in front of people like, nope, this is me, this is how I've always been, I'm great, but inside you're like, damn it. You know what I mean? So, but you can be dealing with, you know, another earth sign, and it could be somebody that you're with, like, you know, presently, like, around, right? Could be the sign of Taurus, if you're working together with a Taurus. But if you're not, and you're the female, then that's what's up, right? Okay, so, yeah, so this love and happiness and good times with the people that you love, it's something that you intuited as coming anyway. Like, it feels like this has been a long struggle for you, and a lot of times it felt like it was far away, right? But you knew it was coming, so you kept working towards it, and although you feel depleted, especially if you are the female Virgo, if you're not the female, if you're the male Virgo, then you have a couple of different earth signs around you, female earth signs around you. But this is something that you felt was coming anyway, this happiness, right? So, here we go again, my Virgos. We have the Lover's card, so sign of Gemini. So it wasn't picking up as fast as you wanted before, but it looks like, you know, you're getting to where you want to be, you know, and you could be dealing with other people within your family and working together towards something. I'm getting, for some people, you could be working towards getting married, and these other people are within your family, but this stuff that you're working towards, this happiness that you're working towards is coming, and it's something that you knew was coming, and it's just taken a lot to get there. But it looks great. Looks great. Go Virgo. This is like the second week in a row we've had something real good. So, I'm happy about that. And you could absolutely be dealing with the sign of Gemini, you know. Alright, so let's check out your love lives, Virgos. Okay. So I have here the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. My single Virgo friends first. This is the only part of the reading where I will denote Venus too, because it's about love, but you can put your sun, moon, rising to it as well. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. So stop focusing so hard on yourself, because we Virgos can be very self-critical. It's not cool. I do it too. It's awful. Alright. So, when you get like that, focus on somebody else, which we're pretty good at as well, because we're caregivers. Okay. So, the steampunk deck I got from Etsy. You can Google that, and you can see all the pictures if you like. I can never remember the poor girl's name that I bought them from, but you can find them there. Okay. Also, Mercury 12th house could be bed pleasures, right? So you could have a friend in your bed. So there you go. There's another one. Alright, so you have the 9 of Pentacles. So this is you standing, looking great in your singledom, able to take care of yourself. Beautiful. But we got the 5 of Cups. So there is an emotional situation that's going on. It's a pivotal emotional situation that's happening that is going... 5s are indicative of change. They're not endings, but they're changes that need to be made, and they're usually painful changes, right? And then you have the 9 of Wands in the reverse. So not wanting to struggle forward with this anymore. You have 2 9s, so you're coming to the end of this emotional bogged down situation, but you don't want to fight for it anymore. And you have clarity on the issue, and this is how you got here, right? You have the 2 of Swords in the reverse. So that is good. The 2 of Swords in the reverse, you have clarity on the issue, and although it does look like you are emotionally upset by this scenario, whatever it may be, you don't want to have to keep struggling and fighting for something that's emotionally draining. And that's really what it looks like. Okay. So Wheel of the Year Tarot for your clarifiers. Alright, yeah, so if you are the Virgo female and you have water in your chart, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, then you look fantastic. Or you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean female, and they look good too. Yeah, so the emotional change here, you have the 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords in the reverse is better. It's something had to end, right? Because it was emotionally draining for you. So it had to be let go, and it's stopped. And, you know, with the 9 of Wands here, then you have the 5 of Swords in the reverse. And like I said, 5s is harsh, you know, it's harsh lessons, you know what I mean? And it's that you're in need of an apology, right? But this situation is over. You know, I'm not saying that you're going to get an apology, but I'm saying that you're in need of an apology. But you don't want to have to keep struggling towards something, you know what I mean? That is emotionally draining and painful. You know, 5s are painful, right? So we have the Justice card with what you had clarity on. So it could have even been through the court system that gave you clarity. It could have to do with the sign of Libra. But this clarity brought you balance. Because no matter what, even when it's a justice situation, like a legal justice situation, it's about finding balance again, right? So it's emotional, and you do deserve an apology at the end of this, but I can't say if you're going to get one or not, you know what I mean? I usually don't go looking for them, just try to stay away from the person that treated you unfairly. Okay, so I have here the Whispers of Love once more from my Virgo couples. Show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. Leo, I believe, just had this as well. And this is so true. When I said Leo is smile at people. Really. You know, because you change people's day. You know, and when you think about it that way, you know, it brings you happiness. Because you're actually helping other people out. You know? There you go. Okay. So, steampunk deck once more. Virgo couples. Alright, so something wasn't a win. You didn't get the accolades that you wanted for something in the past, right? The 6 of Wands in the reverse. Nobody likes that in the reverse. I don't. Okay. And then you have the Lover's card in the reverse. So if you're dealing with a Gemini in like the love situation, right? There could have been something that wasn't a win for them. And then you have the 3 of Coins in the reverse. So you could be dealing with somebody who's not you're trying to work with somebody else outside of your relationship, you know, and it's not working out. And okay, so we have here the devil. All right, so we have the sign of Capricorn, right? And what could be in the recent past? It could be, you know, a lot of sex. It happens, right? And and good for you. That's what happened. So, you know, this can show up if you're looking to have a baby, right? So you've been having a lot of sex, right? And you haven't gotten pregnant yet, you know? So, you and or the person that has Gemini in the relationship, right? And somewhere in their chart, is unhappy about it. And you could, be looking to make, you see how there's a couple here, and then you got the 3 at the top, to make another pentacle, another person in the family, right? So let's check this out. We got the Wheel of the Year, but something was, you know, looked at like it wasn't a victory, you know, and within the relationship. Let's check it out. Yeah, so you're trying to manifest something, and it didn't work, and this could, you know, absolutely be a baby, right? And you have the Strength card. So you have the Lover's card reversed, right? So this could be like, you know, like you're not having as much sex, you're not like going towards that goal, but you have the Strength card. So you have like the intestinal fortitude to keep it going, guys. You know what I mean? And try to keep moving towards something, you know. And this could be like trying to, like from the first reading there, trying to move towards marriage even, you know. So you're trying to manifest this, and it doesn't feel like it's gonna manifest, and it's like pain in the butt, but you guys are still having a lot of sex in the background, so that's cool. Alright. Yeah, so you got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So for my people who are trying to have a baby, the Ace of Pentacles, the aces in general, they vibrate at the same octave, right? So they'll always turn upright at some point. It's just not going to happen right now, right? Yeah, so you got the devil with the 2 of Cups, you know? So you're having a lot of sex to try to produce something, to try to manifest something. It hasn't worked out yet, but it's slowly coming around, right? So whether that is, you know, a higher level, like within your relationship, you know, or it is in fact a child. But, you know, simple acts of kindness, keep your spirits up, be happy, you know, because everything looks pretty good, honestly. And keep having a lot of sex, because that's awesome too. Okay. If you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, then just check me about below. Take care, Virgos.